Hello everyone, this is Wolverine
The ninja.
and today we are reading a creepypasta. It's called Something Was Off About My Freshman Roommates. Oh wait, this is a part 3, never mind. Hang on. Take me to a random pasta.
Take me to random pastas.
Not take it, wait.
It's so creepy.
God dang.
Okay, do this one. This.
This isn't a creepypasta.
Just do it. 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 Just do it.
Where monsters come from.
Do it.
Alright. Horror stories are all about monsters. Things out to get you. Eat a few people, make a bloody mess, and have you scared for your life. But no one ever wants to consider where monsters come from or why we're so eager to read about them. I have a story to tell though. Believe me when I tell you, it is unpleasant to say the least. This is gonna be fun. I'm just using sarcasm. 3 years, 6 months, and 15 days. Exactly how long it's been since I made the unholy mistake of questioning where these stories come from. It was my 18th birthday, you see, and like all people at that age, I believed I was smart enough to know what I was doing. I was wrong, so wrong. Yeah, that's about how everyone is, I guess. I found through the darker channels of the internet various ways one was supposed to be able to commune with spirits. Some of these are easy to find and preach as New Age spirituality. I went just a little bit deeper. People do this like all the time. They're like, oh my god, I found like 15 ghosts.
Oh my god.
There exists a few ways in which one may be exposed to some of the primal origins of the universe. It's called the Bible. I will not tell you how to find them, much less how to do them. Trust me when I tell you it is best that way. You just wasted a whole paragraph about that.
Say the Bible.
I had set the event up. It was not so much a ritual as it was a lot of painting, very odd, very uncomfortable symbols. With a few candles placed around me for light, I put in my headphones and listened to a song I had been instructed to. The song itself was not so bad. Probably Taylor Swift. A lot of percussion and wind instruments. Wait, no. That'd be like Kanye West. Nothing terribly unusual about it. I sat still for as long as I could, eyes closed, meditating, hoping to encounter something. I don't know, an out-of-body experience, a voice, a face like and white. None of it happened. I sat for as long as I could before my back started to ache. I stood, annoyed at having wasted so much time. Opening my eyes, I saw that the candles were just barely alive anymore, struggling to fight back against the darkness. As I turned to flick on the lights, they whispered their last breath and died.
Okay.
Wait, the candles did that?
It did.
It did not immediately occur to me how long I had been sitting there that the candles could burn out, because as they did, something else entirely different happened. In the darkness, I saw what looked like specks of dust, small gray and white particles of fluff hanging in the air. Pausing, I reached out to touch them, only to see they were much like stars, hanging too far from reach to touch. So, like, it's in the room, but you can't touch it.
Oh,
I don't mean to really hate on this, but like some of it doesn't really make sense. I exhaled quickly and the feeling vanished. Opening my eyes, I was witness to something I cannot begin to describe with accuracy. The dust began to collect and swirl, slowly as if moving on a time lapse. This dust coalesced into a swirling mass of galaxies. Miniature galaxies began to take shape in the abyss. I began to comprehend what was going on as music faded and became a deep, throbbing vibration. Almost like someone tugging at a massive cord that was strung through my spine.
Okay, guys, I'll give out shout-outs.
Hang on.
Remember, I need to give out shout-outs. So.
Oh, and a shout out to Nora Jaws.
No, what? Dude.
We're giving a shout out to Nora Jaws.
Okay, guys.
Where was I?
I'll look for people. Why is...
Alright, look for people quietly. Hang on.
I know, but yours is so glitchy. You should do the people that were following you.
Oh.
So.
I blinked in an
Man,
instant.
dude. Cheers.
And in an instant, felt a pull from my chest. Before I could open my eyes, felt myself move, and a deep sense of unease overtake me. Not terror, no. I was not scared just yet. I was thrilled, honestly. I was uneasy. Like when you feel something is out of place but cannot tell what. Then I was met with it. A thing that is so utterly insane in its creation, it defies any logical description. A solid gaseous mass of gnawing teeth and eyes. Countless eyes holding endless eternities of birth and death. Destruction unbridled, and horrors unknown to man, unfolded in these planet-sized optic things. All of them focused on me, so tiny in comparison. Abject horror. There are no words for what I saw. The milky eyes, unseeing and yet witnessing, all held within them terrors of every nightmare. I lifted my hands to protect myself, and some feeble attempt to shield them. My hands began to fray at the fingers, a searing heat ripping through the flesh until nothing but tendrils of fibrous membrane remained.
Okay,
That's
guys.
a lot of big words.
Guys.
Alright, shout outs.
A shout out to wait, who was it? Okay.
Diamond Qualo.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Diamond Qualo, I don't know. And a shout out
To Trader. No, I'm just kidding. Why do you post so much? Okay, shout out to Undead Proxy MO. Wait. Share to do this. Justin Bieber. Share to do this. Ignore if you love Justin Bieber.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Oh yeah, and also shout out to Dex Holder.
No, that's a butthole.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I was forced to watch through some unseen light as my hands and arms began to unwind, like a spool of thread pulled apart. The agony was maddening. There was nothing else in those blessedly quick moments. Just the pain and the horror as I saw my form again become nothing, drifting off into the darkness. Closing my eyes did not save me. It was as if my eyelids had become immaterial and were no longer serving a purpose. It took seconds for it to reach my head, by which point my screams had died out. The next instant, I was looking at my own face, but it wasn't me. I was me. This fake me, with its back towards the endless monstrosity, met with my eyes with a hushed glance. Its eyes were backwards, the pupils were white, and the whites were black.
Okay.
No color to be seen, the skin looked cracked like dry earth, and under it seemed to pulse a faint purple glow. The thing looked like a charred-out mockery. Then, with deliberate slowness, reached out and touched my chest. Then it was gone.
Shout out to Soul for Duggo.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he has he
Doggo.
has this amazing picture of Sanic, the very uncaring Sanic. Dude, he's like, I'm just here for the money. That's just what his reaction is, right?
Yeah. Alright. The endless beast with maws that could swallow galaxies whole, chomped with grotesque impatience. My attention could not be taken away from it. The dust from earlier began to swirl here and now too, slowly drifting into his eyes, taking me with it. Well, this is why you don't mess with these kind of stuff, kids.
Dude, how long is this?
Not that much longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot pull away. I was pulled into the infinite reality that this thing was. There was no concept of time. It was just one strange pain after another. Being pulled apart by nothingness, burnt alive by icy fire, slowly crumbling to dust and confronting that other me time and time again. Then it finally happened. It was the rebirth of myself. I was gone by this point, driven into the darkest corner of my mind to escape the physical torment. But instantly, without a fight, I was pulled out by some ungodly power. Forced to watch as the horrid teeth spewed forth what could only be called monsters. They were ancient, giant, and without description. That vibration returned, like a giant chord had been struck, and suddenly I was shaking too fast to see what was going on. Everything blurred and faded into darkness. I blinked and inhaled sharply as my senses returned to my.
Oh,
I don't get that.
keep jumbling.
The music had stopped. I was sitting now, surrounded by a few candles, almost new in height. My chest felt like it was hit with a hammer. My body burned like it was pumping acid in my veins and my head. No painkillers in the world would solve the pain that seemed to push forth from my brain out. The darkness was still then, as if it was a loving blanket. I've never been afraid of it since then. Since I saw it, though, I swear I did. The origin of all nightmares, blind and mad, deep in the center of the universe. He waits, for anyone brave enough to spend a flickering second with him, and foolhardy enough to go searching out his chaos, even if you could witness the birth of true primordial evil. As the thought is still there, bringing forth untold big blights into the universe. All it takes to invite them is thinking about them. Alright, well, that was my first creepypasta read on this channel.
Yeah, and guess who I have with me?
A cat.
My cat Pumpkin. My kitty cat. Guys,
give me some suggestions on what creepypastas to read on this channel. This was a pretty cool creepypasta. I liked it.
Dude, they're gonna do Slender. Just Slender appears right here, like on the main screen.
What is it? I will not be writing any creepypastas anytime soon, because I'm horrible at writing stuff like that.
Me too.
Anyway,
Hey,
hope you guys enjoyed. Give me some suggestions on what to read next, and hope you enjoyed.